Good evening. Keith Andrews here, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. There's a tremendous event going on here tonight and tomorrow, mainly tomorrow. It's called Commercial Mastermind Summit, hosted by myself and a compadre in the EXP commercial world. Going to have a great day. We've got some speakers that came from around the country, and I'm taking advantage of tonight's reception and grabbing a few of those to talk to us about a couple of things. It's all geared around economic development. So this evening, I have a great fellow here that I've known for a few years, almost 5 years, named Sean Murphy. I'll let him introduce himself. And we got a couple of questions, and we should have a great evening. So, Sean.
My name's Sean Murphy. I'm the Senior Vice President of Growth for EXP Commercial, which is a separate brokerage from EXP Realty, but under the same NASDAQ umbrella. And I'm here with Keith Andrews, the first agent to ever join EXP Commercial. And we're going to talk a little bit about economic development and I guess how EXP Commercial plays in that.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So Sean, thanks for coming out. I mean, you flew over cross country to be here.
Of course, San Diego to Nashville. It's a couple
direct flight, right?
No,
you didn't get it. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Well, that's okay. So thinking about commercial, EXP commercial, how they play a role in maybe the local economy when it comes to economic development, maybe the national economy, and even the global economy. What do you think? That's a lot to talk about.
No, one of the reasons that I came here, EXP, because of its saturation in the United States, EXP itself is 83,000 agents across the country. EXP Commercial has literally commercial advisors embedded in local communities.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a large, I won't mention any names, but a large commercial brokerage, it's probably in an urban environment.
Right.
It's probably serving just that area. We have agents that not only live in Nashville, but they live in Murfreesboro, they live in Franklin, they're all around it. They're embedded with the local cities and their economic development offices. I have found, like the Rocket City girls down in Florida,
my gosh, yeah.
I have found that they are closer to the decisions made by their local planning commissions and their local mayors. They get involved at a city council level. They're there on the ground. They're not waiting to just take down that big deal. They want to reliably and sustainably build their community that they live in. And I found that we interact with the local population much better than those large brokerages.
Right. And on top of that, the model that EXP Commercial has in the commercial real estate industry is completely different than the models that have been around for years. I mean, we've been around almost 5 years. And what's the difference between us and the legacies that are global? 70 years, 80 years, 50 years? What's the difference?
My personal belief coming to EXP Commercial, I came from the largest franchisor in real estate.
Oh, wow.
So, and I had one of the largest offices at the largest franchisor. And what I saw when I was there was decreasing revenues, compressed commissions, and fewer transactions each year. Keeping up with it to keep those legacy brick and mortars going required that they either pay their associates less,
yes, or
they offer less services. They need to cut expenses because bringing in more revenue was almost impossible. We were, back in 2018-19, we're selling 7 million homes a year and twice the number of commercial properties.
Wow.
Now we're selling 4.1 million homes a year, half the number of commercial properties. So fewer companies are succeeding. What our founder did was create an economic model that allowed you to pay very little and get much more. We have all the technology, we have all the compliance, we have the reach across the whole United States, brokers in every state. We're not carrying the expenses of those brick and mortar companies. We're not carrying the expenses of, you've got your team leader, who has the office manager, who pays the regional director, who pays the board members, who pays the board and the investors. I mean, you want to talk about multi-level marketing? Think about that chain where all that money has to go.
Right.
We don't have that. You pay EXP, half the money goes back to the agents. The company runs the whole company on a responsible model of 10%. and they've been making it work for now 16 years.
I realize, it's a mindset of the professional, the advisor in commercial real estate. They have to have the right mindset to be able to go out into the local economy or even the regional or even the national economy and talk to those elected officials, talk to those appointed officials, talk to those employees that tied in with all these municipalities. They have to have the right mindset. And if you start worrying about your money going in your pocket, that kind of distraction, doesn't it? Kind of, in the end, the economy suffers.
I have a friend. I have a friend who was a work friend, and he once told me, you cannot get truly purposeful until you take money off the table.
Yeah.
When you are not worried about the money and how much you have to give away to your brokerage and how much you need to pay your bills, you can truly be purposeful. When you can look across the table at your client and say, I'm going to do the right thing, no matter what, money is not going to get in the way. Well, I got 400,000 square foot building in downtown Bloomfield Hills, Michigan that I have to pay for. Money is always the concern.
Shout out to Bloomfield Hills.
Yeah, that they have 400,000 square foot buildings.
I learned something today. So I was hosting a video meeting online, and I had a speaker talking about the new opportunity zone opportunities that came out of the big, beautiful bill. Okay.
It's amazing. And the density changes are incredible.
Okay. What do you mean by density change? Explain that to everybody.
Most cities, states, local governments had a density maximum for new construction, especially multi-family apartment units and mixed use in opportunity zones around transportation, around low-income zones. So most had it set at a certain level. The big, beautiful bill took a lot of that off so they can actually go higher density. I mean, you're dealing with communities that go, I don't want a 4-story building in my backyard. Well, guess what?
Right.
The population's growing. If you don't put a 4-story building in your backyard, you're going to have people sleeping in a camper in front of your house.
Well, here's the one thing that stuck out to me. So the current opportunity zone program, you could say, is going to expire at the end of next year, 2026. And in January 2027, the new starts. But according to my source, next July is the deadline for municipalities to reach out to their governor of their state and say, we got to do an OZ here. And we're talking about rural America.
Yep.
And I said, oh my goodness, I'm working with 3 small towns right now, 2 in Alabama, 1 in Georgia, myself. And I got to go to them and say, look, guys, we got to get it together. Got a consultant. He's actually associated with eXp Commercial. He'll come here and help you get it all together so you can go to the governor of the state and say, you got to move an OZ here.
Yep. You need to identify.
Now, you talk about economic development and how we play into that. Is that not huge?
That's huge. And you're looking at every major freeway, every bypass, every train track, every airport, every transportation center saying we need to designate this opportunity zone now. Yeah. Because you got to get in on it now because the money's going to flow out pretty quick.
And it's a permanent designation.
Yep.
Once you're not up. Yeah.
And you don't have to use it. No. But it's nice to designate
it. But a lot of these rural towns need that. And it'll bring a lot of investment in there.
Yep. Absolutely.
Huge
we have a place in California that is being built up right now around an opportunity zone that was low income trailer homes and stuff. They are building an entire city infrastructure, retail, warehouse, everything, new homes, townhomes, affordable townhomes. Where I come from, nothing's affordable.
Oh, I know.
They're redoing this because they have the train tracks, they have the freeways, so they designate it as an opportunity zone. And imagine in 2027 when we get the new opportunity zone guidelines.
But they're already created in July of next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, you're done. You're stuck.
You're done.
Or
it's
like
solar leases or electric vehicle credits.
We're almost out of time, Sean. Is there anything you want to shout out to anybody?
Yeah. I'm going to shout out this. I go to events across the country. I was in Miami. I was in Dallas. I just flew in from Phoenix. And I run into this kind of talent sometimes this guy in almost every location, but this kind of talent in almost every location. If you have not already explored eXp Commercial, you're going to find a network of 40 or 83,000 people that are dedicated to helping their communities. And at EXP Commercial, you're going to find a network of EXP commercial advisors, or in his case, a senior vice president, that will actually help you do this in your home, in your hometown. He's going to work in Alabama and he's going to work in Tennessee, but he would be glad to show you anywhere in the United States where this can be done. So contact Mr. Keith Andrews here. My name's Sean Murphy at EXP Commercial. We'd love to help you build your community and help you identify some opportunity zones.
Thank you, Sean, for coming and taking time out of our great reception we're having right now to speak to everybody.
I wish I could invite everybody here there because it's going to be fun tonight.
All right. Again, Keith Andrews coming to you from Nashville. See you back in Birmingham one day.
Have a good night.